Seabass with our NFL segment. So, the segment for today, it's a little segment I'm calling Hot Routes. So, what are hot routes? So, in this case, it's a route that routes are, routes that you take, right? You can either take it, the quarterback can either throw it at it or not, right? So essentially, that's what it's going to be the hot route. So your read, I'm going to give you a read, which is going to be a statement. So you're either going to take it or you're not. And you're going to tell me why you're taking it or why you're not. It's kind of weird, but I want to try it. And then we'll actually start with you, Tosco. So,
Coach Tosco, to you.
Coach Tosco.
The official.
So, the hot route is. Well, actually, there's actually three hot routes. So you have to give me which one you want. Sit,
Triangle.
cut, or trade Wentz.
Sit, cut, or trade Wentz.
We know this one.
Ooh, I'll definitely take this route because you know my hate for
Which
Carson
one?
Wentz.
Which route are you taking? Are you gonna sit, cut, or trade?
I'm not. Well, okay. So the thing is that if you cut Carson Wentz, you're still gonna need to pay him his money.
Yeah.
If
23
you
million
sit
to be
Carson,
exact.
huh?
I think it's about 23 million to be exact in dead cap.
And then it goes up next year to 30 something million, and then the following year is almost like disgusting, like 40 something million.
God dang.
So nobody's dumb enough to cut them with all that money due.
Well, is anybody dumb enough to trade for him? Because if they do, they're gonna have to take on that contract. If I'm the Eagles,
He should have gotten it like 4 games ago. It would have helped him out a lot.
well, if I have to pick one of those, I'm going to sit him. He's gonna be my solid backup for Jalen Hurts, for the next year or two, and then we'll see where it goes. Unless somebody wants to trade for him, but if I'm the Eagles, obviously I'm gonna want to trade him. So I'm gonna be calling the Jaguars. I'm gonna be calling the Bears. Okay, I'm gonna be calling those teams that need a quarterback and be like, "Hey, I got Carson Wentz. Yeah, and whatever works.
$40 million quarterback.
And I'm gonna try and trade the shit out of him. But if I cannot, then he's gonna sit. He hasn't played well enough to be the starter on that team. And I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is ready because I don't think so. But Wentz is awful. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's coming off an injury. Maybe I don't know. COVID. I don't know what it is, but he's not playing anywhere near his potential. He has one good throw, and then the next 5 throws are horrible. Or decisions. Not only throws, decision making is what's killing him. I understand his offensive line is garbage. I understand his team, his receivers are non-existent, but he doesn't help the situation. He makes things worse. Okay, Alex Smith coming off a leg injury that had 17 surgeries. Okay, never knew if he would ever play football again. Coming off a year and a half, is playing better than Carson Wentz on a team that has a rookie running back, a second-year main receiver, and everybody else is new. So, and he's doing fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, we gotta sit him.
Bad luck, Beto. Your hot route is sit, cut, or trade Wentz.
Sit, cut, or trade Wentz. Is Nick Foles available? I'd take him back.
I mean,
Baby, come back.
What's it called? Sit, cut, or trade Wentz. I mean, if anyone's stupid enough to trade for him, then I would take that route to trade him, get some asset for something that at least cut your losses short and get something out of him.
Get picks, players.
Shoot,
whatever.
I know whatever.
Picks from the Browns.
Up to this point, I'd get a 6-round pick for him and Nick Foles if I could with the Bears.
Oh God, journeyman, Seabass. Sit, cut, or trade Wentz.
I mean, at this point, after hearing everything, you just got to go ahead and bench him. I would trade him if possible, but you're not going to get much more than maybe a fifth. So I would probably bench him and wait for the team to be better around them, see if he comes in as a backup, give you a couple good games, and then trade him later on. After those couple good games, maybe you get a higher draft or trade value for him. But yeah, definitely try to get rid of him one way that doesn't cost you everything.
All right, cool. So the next hot route, so it's actually two receivers. So you take it, throw it to the receiver that I'm gonna name as a hot route or not. So either yes or no. Even so for you, Tosco. Even with Breeze out, all the Saints need is Sean Payton to win. Are you taking it or not? Yes or no?
Right now, I'm gonna say yes. I do think that Sean Payton is what they need to win because Sean Payton knows how to handle a player like Taysom Hill. He knows how to set up the offense for Taysom Hill. He knows how to put him in good situations. And he knows that whenever he gets in a tough spot, he's not gonna ask, you know, something that he can't do from him. He's not gonna ask, Aaron Rodgers type of things. He's not gonna ask Pat Mahomes type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to ask him to do things that he can control. And, as long as the defense is playing good enough, Sean Payne is going to make the smart decisions. He's easily top, three coaches in the NFL?
Yeah.
He's one of the top ones,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I think that, yes, I will take that hot route and agree with Sean Payne being the only thing the Saints need right now to continue winning and going on into the playoffs.
Chivas? So the hot route is: are you taking it or not? Even if when with Breeze out, all the Saints need is Sean Payton to win.
I'm gonna use the hot route and go against that. I don't think Sean Payton is all they need. Absolutely not. They need Alvin Kamara to play well, for nobody to get hurt in that offensive line. They
Alvin
need
Kamara hasn't been playing well.
what?
Alvin Kamara, up until this week at the end, Alvin
Yeah,
Kamara hasn't been playing well.
exactly. So I think he has to play well,
And they were still winning and still winning.
and they're gonna need their own divisional
Eight and three.
to lose games, and they're gonna need that defense to step up. So I don't think Sean Payton just
They're number one. They're number one in the division.
yeah. There's still 4 games left.
The- so you're telling me that the Buccaneers are going to catch up to them?
Probably not, but you never know. It's Tom Brady.
And Tom Brady has been playing worse than Drew Brees was.
Yeah,
He has.
definitely. He's been playing probably one of the worst quarterbacks in the league at the moment.
All right, Beto.
But they need a lot more than Sean Payton, I think, to keep winning.
All right, Beto.
Oh,
That's your route.
Taysom Hill won't pan out.
So Tosco will take the hot route. Chivas will not. What about you?
I'm gonna go along with Tosco and take that hot route. Honestly, I
Hot
mean,
route.
what Seabass was saying about Kamara, yeah, he's been playing so and so, but even then, look, they've been out without Thomas. I drafted Thomas with my first round pick in fantasy. He only got me 3 points in my first game, and he's been out for. I had to trade him away. I traded him away for. I mean, I traded my first round pick, guys. I traded my first. That's like almost sacrilegious in fantasy. It even tells you
happened.
don't.
You go to sleep at night.
Happens to the best of us.
It even tells you can't drop them. Like you can't even drop them. Like what the hell?
Ah, like, he's undroppable.
He's undroppable.
You have to keep him
And this just goes to show. I mean, pays testament to his coaching ability and his. I'm not saying he's a quarterback guru, but he's an offensive guru. I mean, let's be honest here. Look what he did with the Cowboys when he was part of Bill Parcells' staff. Who did he discover, guys? Tony Romo, probably the greatest quarterback in Cowboys history. Not to offense, not to offend Troy Aikman and Roger Staubach, but I mean, let's be honest.
Stats-wise, not success-wise.
Statistically speaking, best quarterback in Dallas Cowboy history.
Oh my God.
Discovered
I mean,
discovered Miles Austin as well. After he was I mean, he wanted to take before he took Drew Brees, he wanted to get Tony Romo when he went to the Saints.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, and who knows what career would Tony Romo would have had. But either way, that's besides the point. Now he has an amazing career as CBS's analyst, smartest man alive, too.
There we go.
What's it called?
He retired.
Nice. So then you will take the hot route.
Yes, he's grooming Taysom Hill really good, and I wouldn't be surprised him getting a decent payday this coming season.
So in this case, the last hot route, we're actually gonna throw it to Seabass. So your hot route, Seabass, is you can take it or not take it.
Okay.
11-1 Steelers are not a Super Bowl team.
Oh.
No.
Take it or not.
I will take it in the fact that they are not a Super Bowl team.
So you agree with that? Cool. You take that hot route. All right. Why?
Definitely. Their 11 wins. If you look at the schedule, they're not that impressive. Their defense has been carrying them, but the fact that they can't run the ball, the fact that Roethlisberger has high numbers but doesn't really
40 throws a game. Shit. I mean,
but who's
dude.
counting?
Exactly. I mean, he's getting up there in age. I don't know how much that arm can take, but still. I do think that if they play any of the top teams in the league in the playoffs, it's likely they'll lose in one game or two games. So they're going to hope to get that first week bye. And if not, they could be out in the first round. You never know.
Beto, what do you think? Are you taking that hot take or no? Or hot route or no?
No, I would take a non-Super Bowl team right now. I mean, I was listening to Colin Cowherd earlier today, and the Browns are playing better than the Steelers. Even with the lower record, I mean, it's been a cakewalk for them. They had a fourth place schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, Mason Rudolph did horribly last year, and he also got his butt kicked by Myles Garrett. What's it called? It's been a cakewalk for them. That defense has been doing great. I think they recently got hurt. Who was it? Dupree, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Dupree.
Dupree.
Yeah, Dupree.
Yeah, we talked about it last time.
Yeah, and what's it called? Yeah, Big Ben is a big factor, but I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, he's old. He's getting older.
Old Ben.
Let's be honest. Also, as well, Philip Rivers and just Big Ben are the only ones left from that top 3 class, including Eli Manning.
Yeah.
And they're in their better years, their later years, and their better days are I mean, way past them already.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would not take that hot route and pick a non-Super Bowl winning team.
Oh no.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next part. We are gonna talk. It's actually gonna be called Pick. Scoop.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, skip Tosco. Where to go?
Oh,
Coach
wait.
Tosco.
We skipped those. My bad.
Why even have
that's cool.
Security.
I mean, I am the 2-episode reigning rapid fire champion.
No lie.
You know, I did call that the Steelers were going to lose last week. I did call that, Carson Wentz.
All right. So the hot route.
I'm going to take my talents to Miami. That's what's going to happen.
So the hot route, which is 3rd down and 10.
You and Fitzpatrick, I would like to see that.
Hot route. Would you 11?
Love Fitzpatrick. Love
11 for real. Everyone needs a little Fitzmagic in life. 11-1 Steelers are not a Super Bowl team. Take it or not.
Before I answer, do I think the team is a Super Bowl team?
Yes.
They have a complete team that can win the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Yes, they do have a team that can win the Super Bowl. Are they playing like a team that can win the Super Bowl? No, they're not. So I think that if they start running the ball like they're supposed to with their Pro Bowl running back, okay, and that helps alleviate the pressure from Ben Roethlisberger, they get back their All-Pro center, Pouncey, from COVID, and that defense, starts, starts not, having so much pressure on them to win games, because that's what happened last night.
Yeah.
Okay, the Steelers, the offense started off awesome, and then in the second half, the Redskins defense showed up, and then what? Oh, well, defense save us. Don't let them score. And it's like, come on, it's not gonna happen all the time. The defense only gave up 0 points in the first half, or 3 points in the first half, and then up until the last quarter, they were just giving up field goals. So it's not gonna be on the defense all the time, and they need to run the ball. They need to run the ball. The better defenses are gonna start figuring out that all they need to do is cut off the long ball, make the receivers run routes, make them run timing patterns,
40
and they're
40
and they're
passes a
screwed.
game.
Yeah, and it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect them that much.
What's that, T-Best?
And also not blitz that much, because you can't affect Roethlisberger that much. This season, he's throwing the ball as fast as any quarterback, or faster than any quarterback in the league. So you can't depend on just blitzing against him.
Yeah, I mean, and Roethlisberger is one of those that, like, I mean, he would already get rid of the ball pretty fast anyway.
Early in his career, he was one of the ones that would drag out the plays and
but that's because that was his style, dude. Like, that guy was a
famous
big
pump
dude.
Fake. Exactly. Lately, he's more of like a 3 second and under, balls out of his hands stuff.
Yeah, because he also doesn't want to get hit. He doesn't want to take the hits.
They're 11-1.
He's like 40 now.